How is it going, you guys? Alright, so I realized I had never actually done a review on the new JK. I came from the TJ, and going to the JK is quite a bit different. I'm gonna kind of go through and just point out some of the obvious and maybe kind of let you guys see some of the styling and whatnot on the inside. I'm actually a huge fan of this thing. I came from the TJ, which is definitely more utilitarian. It's just bare bones. So kind of coming to this for me was almost like going to a luxury car. Let's see, as you can see, I've done quite a bit. I've done the 4.5 zone lift. I've got Fox shocks, bumper, winch. I haven't done anything crazy, but as you can see on the inside, you guys have to forgive, it's kind of dirty. We just went to the lake. The styling on this thing is exponentially nicer. You kind of feel like you're jumping into a luxury car. Maybe not to the level, like a Mercedes or an Audi, but I mean, for a Jeep, this thing, it feels like you're riding in style. Even with the lift, it's still a pretty comfy ride. One thing I will note, I bought this car with 23,000 miles on it. It was a rental car in Hawaii, so they probably had the top off a lot. Just like with the TJ, I can already tell that the seats are not going to do well with sun. It's kind of like Jeep just keeps dropping the ball on that aspect. Maybe they just haven't been able to figure out a fabric that can actually hold up against the sun. But I mean, there's lots of room. Seats fold down super easy. You just have this nice little lever on both sides. They just fold down, and you have tons of cargo space. It's able to fit the baby's car seat, which is the whole reason I got the four-door in the first place, with still plenty of leg room in the front for the passenger. A lot of amenities. This has power everything. This is the JKU, so I do have Bluetooth. I'm not sure if there's much beyond that. It came with the Dana 35s in the front. Oh, sorry, Dana 40 in the front and Dana 44 in the rear. Lots of cargo space. This one originally came with the hard top, but since I had the kid, I wanted to be able to drive on the freeway and then take the top down once I got to location. I'll probably switch back to the hard top once the kiddo's a little bit older. It's a nice little storage area back in here. Got all my hammocks, cool stuff. I do have a new thing. I'll be doing a video. It's basically a piece that you rivet in against back here, and you're able to store your backpacks, first aid kits, things like that. They basically just hang on it, and it saves you some space in the rear. So this is the 2018. So this is the very last year that they made the JK, and there's also there's an overlap between the JK and the JL. So there's actually both within the same year, which is kind of interesting. Besides the already fading fabric, I really don't have anything bad to say. I'm going to be doing a side-by-side comparison since I still have the TJ. We're going to take it up to Fordyce Trail once the snow melts. We got about 19 foot of snow over the summit here in California this year, so that'll probably be in a few months once we actually get enough sun to kind of cook it all off. Yeah, I mean, I wish I had something bad to say about this thing. Oh, I do have an intermittent issue that I am trying to figure out right now, which is apparently kind of common to these JKUs and pretty much most of the Jeeps from the last few years. And apparently, I don't know, I've seen a lot of different things. It's the electronic control module, it's the transmission temp sensor. Just nobody seems to know what it is. You'll be driving along and randomly, once you stop somewhere, turn off the car, it won't start. You give it about 5-10 minutes and all of a sudden the car starts again and it runs perfectly. Like, if you guys have any idea on what might be causing this, please drop a hint in the comments, because I am still trying to figure this out, year and a half later. If you have any questions about the specifics of what I've done on this, or if you have any questions about the car just in general, please drop me a line and I'll let you guys know. Like and follow. Thanks, guys.